What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jez. Welcome back to another Madden 22 video. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. So, we got some gameplay over the weekend that just passed. This is before Cunningham dropped, and we're rocking with Vic, who obviously we changed to Cunningham with him dropping and being a Cowboy. But we are running the world's first run-proof defense. Now I have all 14 AP stocked on stopping the run. That is correct. 14 AP. I'm going to force you to pass. You cannot run the ball. We're going to force you to put it in the air. Most people pass pretty well, but I'm just hoping that I can force a mistake. I feel like that's all I need in order to be successful. I don't have to worry about the run because I have all four guys on the lineman with inside stuff and no outsiders as we jump into a weekend league game. Now, the four guys that I have is well, this is before Vince Wilfork came out, so I think I had the guy from the Jets, Quinnen Williams or whatever his name is. I have on my edges Jonathan Vilma and Matthew Judon. Now I have both those guys because they're really good pass rushers. Even though Vilma's a run stopper, his pass rushing skills are phenomenal. And both of those guys get inside stuff and no outsiders. At D tackle, I have Quinnen Williams, who has inside stuff, no outsiders, and I have Jason Taylor at D tackle, who has inside stuff and no outsiders as well. So all 14 AP are on the line. So no matter the run, any run in the game, it will trigger one of the those abilities. So you literally cannot do a run without triggering my inside stuff, no outsiders. So that just allows me to not have to worry about the run. You see, he tries running the ball right there, and it's just not going to happen. It's not going to work out. Not today, not yesterday, not ever. And another glitchy thing is that if he decides to go on ahead and call a play action, if I don't see anything light up, I know for sure it's a pass. So right there, don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. Definitely the type of defense I'm hoping for right there. Just make a mistake. Most people are going to be able to move the ball, consistently passing the ball anyways. You know, it's not like running the ball is very difficult to stop. But I know, as you can see right there, if I don't have to worry about it, I just need to focus on the pass and just hope that you make a mistake. That's all I need. You see, he's running the ball right there. He's going absolutely nowhere. He's trying every run he can think of. It's just not working out. And with the huge buff to inside stuff, that right there really allows me to go on ahead and know that no matter the run, you're going to get absolutely demolished. It doesn't matter if it's an 0-1 trap read option, any type of power, buck sweep, RPO. It does not matter. The run abilities will trigger. Now, it's a lot of AP to dedicate to the run. I know, I get it. A lot of people feel like they need their acrobats or they need their edge threats or they... Right there, well, I go for QB sneak. I go for it again. I thought for sure I'm a goofball. I really thought that as we settled for 3, that on that third down, I thought it was second. So I was on the 1 yard line. Figure we're going ahead and settle for 3. Just go up 2 scores. Don't want to go for it on 4th down on the 1. Make a mistake. Let's just, go on ahead and take our 2 possession lead. So we're running the match coverage right here, and right here, okay, he's got his best gain of the day right there. The only thing that I feel like would make this run defense even better, and believe me, I'm always thinking of how I can just make what I have even better, is having run stoppers, as we get a great interception right there. Now, run stopper doesn't help you with shedding at all. It just makes sheds free as we hit him with a nice little man beater over the top. As you've seen on that stretch that he did, we didn't really get any sheds because eventually, you need points. You need points in order to do a pass rush move. You need points in order to shed. Run stopper makes it free, so that means every single run shed, I don't have to use a point with run stopper. But in order for me to do that, I would have to replace Judon. Judon's expensive AP-wise. It's 5 for him because he gets no inside stuff for 3, and he gets no outsiders for 2. So it's 5 AP for me to have it on him. Most people can't even get it yet because you got to be a 96 overall or a run-stopping archetype in order to get both inside stuff and no outsiders. So Not only is it expensive for Judon AP wise, he's a really good pass rusher. I could just go on ahead and get like Brian Bosworth, right, and put him on the edge just so I can get no outsiders inside stuff for 2 because he gets it for 1 AP a piece and I can put him at end. But the problem with that is he's not a good pass rusher, nowhere near as good as Judon. So, but eventually, once we get a really good pass rusher that can get inside stuff and no outsiders for cheaper, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to put run stoppers across the board. That way I can always continuously shed against the runs no matter what. But right here, we're back in the film room. We take a look, and you see the insta sheds right there. Jason Taylor just instantly cutting to the inside. And I'm just taking this aspect of the game away from my opponent. I'm just forcing them to pass. Now, again, mind you, this does not mean that it's impossible for me to go on ahead and not get dotted up. I get dotted up all the time. I'm just hoping for a mistake. Match coverage is definitely a little glitchy, especially if you understand your assignments and what you're supposed to cover. It definitely does a tremendous job of playing routes just so much better than just regular man coverage. They just get out in front of the route, and I'm just hoping, like I said, for a mistake. Eliminate the run from my opponent. Even though, again, most people don't really run the ball like that. They don't. Most people just go ahead and pass. I'll face someone and they just don't run at all. But it's just a safety blanket, knowing that you're really going to have trouble attempting to run the ball. Right here, we're in match coverage. Now, my assignment is the underneath running back route right here. That is, I'm in the quarter flat, and I'm supposed, the underneath route, not the running back, just the underneath route. If the running back went out, that was my responsibility, but he did not. So I was supposed to go on ahead and match up against that baby out on the quarter right there, and Dion is supposed to take the responsibility of the other receiver, which he did. But just a bait by me, we just went straight to it. We got ourselves a pick. This defense is definitely it's fun, just knowing that your opponent, they're going to try to run the ball every now and then. It just gets absolutely smothered, and I'm just hoping for some type of mistake in the air. It doesn't. The one issue with this defense is, and believe me, I've thought of all types of concoctions, because Jason Taylor can get all 3. He can get inside stuff, no outsiders, and edge threat, but that's 7 AP on him. That's a lot. It may be doable if it was 6 for him, and then I got someone else and it was 6 for them, so I could have 2 guys on the edges with inside stuff, no outsiders, and edge threat. That would be 12 AP, and then I could get 2 D tackle run stoppers for 1 AP a pop with inside stuff. Believe me, I've thought of everything. I've thought of every type of variation, and just look at this right here. Like, there's really nowhere for him to go right here. Just the insta sheds. It's a beautiful scene. The only issue really is covering for too long, because again, Jonathan Vilma isn't the best pass rusher. Jason Taylor at D tackle doesn't really shed as good as he would on the edge. Matthew Judon is just he's a physical specimen in this game. He can do it all. He's my best pass rusher. He's my best run stopper because of his speed. And you put those abilities on him, and he's just a jack of all trades. He's phenomenal. But he's expensive. He shot up over $1 million. And he's one of the few people that can get inside stuff and no outsiders. There's not many guys in the game that can actually get both. And right there, I mean, he should have not even got to the line of scrimmage, but just trying to run the ball. And if you eliminate that from some people, it gets dark for them. Again, not everybody runs the ball. Most people just come out and dot anyways. But if you just take that away from them, right, and they can't, even if it's 3rd and 2 and they want to try and sneak in a quick little run on a first down, it's not going to happen. We're going to shed. We're going to get you in the backfield. It's now 4th and 3. The fact that I don't have to worry about it at all just makes it so much easier for me defensively. And now I know anytime it's a play action, they'll try. I'm not going to have anybody light up and I know that it's a play action, so I immediately retreat the coverage, and it just makes life so much easier, especially in squads when we run defense. And that right there, squads is tough to move the ball. You got multiple users, multiple people shooting gaps and taking away routes and looping and stuff like that. So you force them to put the ball in the air, it can get very, very, very dark for people. So this is just a defense I've been running recently, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it, and just hoping that hoping that I'm going to be consistent on offense. I'm still rocking the playmaker. I got rid of Mahomes, and I went with Vic for Pass Lead Elite, who we now went to with Cunningham. I can't do QB playmaker without any type of velocity ability. It's just impossible. Just look at the beauty of match coverage right here, right? So I'm on the quarter flat right here, and you take a look at Peppers, who releases the route to me. He's on the 3-rec, and he takes the responsibility of the third receiver on his side, who is the end route crossing over to his side. It's just beautiful. This is what match coverage can do. You take a look, like right here, that end route looks open, right? It looks like nobody's on the inside. The guy man match is above him. It's the easy throw, right? And then Peppers is going to take that responsibility, cut back inside to cut that route off. And I mean, that's just the beauty of match coverage. It's so just at times just unpredictable and things like that. For the offense, it can be unpredictable because that looked open, right? I make that same read if I'm him. I take a look. It looks like that end route is doubled, and then I'm gonna go to the deeper end route, and then next thing you know, he stops, and then boom. Now, I would have loved for it to be an interception, but unfortunately, he batted it down. But we'll take it. All we feel like we need is one mistake. I definitely feel confident on offense, as I do every year in Madden. We feel confident on being able to move the ball. We feel confident to be able to get at least 3 each and every single possession. My issue is always just getting those necessary stops, forcing my opponent to make a mistake. And this right here, I feel like is definitely easier for me to do, considering we do a pretty good job of just eliminating the run from my opponent. Like right here, you take a look, he did a stretch to the outside, and Judon right there, even though he lights up, he does not shed. Now take a look at Judon. This is important because he lights up, but he doesn't shed. Now that right there could be the result of not having any shedding points right there for him to be able to get off the block. And that's where I feel like Run Stopper would be very helpful in situations like that, because I'm always going to be guaranteed the shed against the run no matter what. But in order to do that, I would have to replace Judon. Like let's say I replace Judon with Seth Joyner, who's a outside. He's actually the first and only outside linebacker run stopper that gets inside stuff and no outsiders for 1 apiece. He's the only one, because an outside linebacker you need your block shed to be above 90 to get inside stuff. He's the only one. So let's say I replace Judon with him. Yeah, my pass rushing goes down, but my run defense gets better because that saves me 3 AP. I can't put it on all 4 people, but I would put it on Jason Taylor, Vilma, and Joyner. All 3 of those guys will get a run stopper, so they're guaranteed sheds every single time. It's free sheds, and they're always going to shed. I'm not going to be in that situation like Judon where he lights up, but he doesn't shed because he doesn't have any shed points available. But I've been having a ton of fun with this defense. Jonathan Vilma is really, with no ability, one of the best pass rushers in the game. I don't know if you guys have used Vilma, but if you get him and just put him on your end, he is such a phenomenal pass rusher. You take a look at Mudhead and his pass rushing rating. He's a 99 pass rusher rating. Like, he's so good off the edge stock. Him and Judon do a pretty good job. Again, the only issue is sometimes we don't get a good shed right away, and we're covering for way too long. But again, you eliminate the run from your opponent. You force them to pass. You know they have to pass, and that makes life a little easier. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on with signing out. I appreciate the love and support as always. We will get Randall Cunningham gameplay coming out to you guys shortly. I just wanted to go on ahead and get this gameplay. I actually have another one coming up a little later, so be on the lookout for that. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on with signing out. I appreciate the love and support as always, fella. Truly, truly means the world. And as always, until next time, peace.